How's it going, gamers? Luis here from Gaming Vlog Network, and later this weekend is PlayStation Experience. For those of you that don't know, PlayStation Experience is sort of like a brand new E3 event that happens once every year since last year that is exclusive to PlayStation. It's basically an E3 media event for just PlayStation, but it's also open to the public. So at last year's PlayStation Experience, we got a good look at some new games that were coming out next year, which would be technically this year. And so I think we're going to get the same presents, or basically the same type of thing, this year. And with that said, I wanted to give you guys my top 5 predictions for what's going to get announced at this year's PlayStation Experience. And feel free to join the discussion. Please leave your own predictions or your own little comments on the predictions in the comment section below. So let's get started. For my first prediction, I'm going to predict that Square Enix is going to have a big presence at this event. Square Enix is working on Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Final Fantasy 7 the remake, and even a Dissidia game right now. Not all of these titles are exclusive to the PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation platform, but they're heavily associated with the PlayStation brand, so it would make sense to have Square Enix have some big announcements at this event. Plus, if you guys are Kingdom Hearts fans like myself, you know that there was a trailer released to the D23 audience a few weeks ago that was never released online, and a lot of people like myself have been waiting for that trailer to come out online. This would most likely be the event to release that trailer, or at least show it off. Just give me Kingdom Hearts 3, it's been like 10 years. For my next prediction, I'm going to say we're going to get a beta or a better look at the PlayStation 2 emulation that's coming to the PS4. So actually a couple of days ago, Sony pretty much confirmed that they're working on PlayStation 2 emulation for the PS4. And this became apparent when Star Wars Battlefront came out for PS4 and they actually released a couple of PS2 classics games. So this actually became apparent when Star Wars Battlefront came out for PS4 and they bundled in a few PS2 Star Wars games into the game. And it basically revealed that the PS4 is able to run PS2 games, and it's something that Sony is currently working on. The announcement of an open beta or a PlayStation Plus beta would be an awesome announcement and sort of have like that big effect that Microsoft had with the Xbox 3 backwards compatibility for Xbox One, but now for PS2 for PS4. Now I understand that the PS2 backwards compatibility is nothing like having PS3 backwards compatibility, but the PS2 list of games is so great and big. Practically everyone had a PS2 and has some sort of attachment to the system, so having an open beta for the PS2 backwards compatibility, even if it is just digital, maybe it might even be also physical discs as well, but either way, the announcement of this beta would be a great way to end the year for PlayStation. I can already see all the little kids gathering around the PS4, around the Christmas tree, and playing those classic PS2 games that their father grew up playing. For my next prediction, I'm going to say God of War 4 is going to get announced. There's so much evidence for this game. For one, Sony just recently remastered God of War 3 on PS4, and I'm pretty sure they didn't do it for the hell of it. With pretty much every major competitor, everyone's doing these HD remasters for their next big installment in the series. We saw it with the Halo the Master Chief Collection, that led on to Halo 5, Uncharted collections leading up to Uncharted 4, even Twilight Princess HD is leading up to Zelda Wii U. Everyone is doing this. I mean, just go look back at the God of War 3 remastered trailer, and at the very end of it, when they show the anniversary of the game, they straight up just show 4 Omega signs. That pretty much just gives it away. God of War 4 is definitely gonna happen. My next prediction is sort of like a bundle. It's gonna be slash PlayStation VR slash No Man's Sky. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get confirmation that No Man's Sky is also a PlayStation VR game, and that's probably why it's taken so long to develop for, and why it's so hard to really advertise that game. Throughout all the PlayStation media events, we've seen countless No Man's Sky trailers where we just don't really understand what we're doing. We know what we can do, but we're not really sure why. And I think that's because this game's been in heavy development from transitioning to just a PS4/PC game to a full virtual reality game. And with the announcement of No Man's Sky being a PSVR game, I think we're gonna get the announcement of the PlayStation VR price as well as the release date. As far as predictions for a price and release date, I'm gonna say sometime between March and June, with a price of maybe $350, or about the same price as the console itself. And finally, for my last prediction, we're gonna find out what the hell Studio Bene is working on. Studio Bene hasn't made a game since Uncharted Golden Abyss, and that was I think 2011. It's been years since we found out what the hell they've been working on. And they have to be working on something. Shuei Yoshida has actually confirmed that everyone's working on a PS4 game, so they're working on something for the PS4 for sure. We just don't know what, and I think we're gonna find out at PlayStation Experience. For those of you that don't know too much about Studio Bene, they were actually the developers that made Uncharted Golden Abyss for PlayStation Vita, but they also worked on the Siphon Filter series. Who knows, maybe we'll get a Siphon Filter remake for the PS4 or some sort of sequel. Your guess is as good as mine. And those are my top 5 predictions for PlayStation Experience later this week. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below, or if you want to add on to my predictions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll be in the comment section of this video discussing the possible announcements of the PlayStation Experience. I'm really excited for this. We need some freaking PlayStation games, and we definitely need to get some announcements. Maybe we'll even get a PlayStation Vita game. That's probably not gonna happen. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching this predictions video. If you guys enjoyed the content and you want to support the channel, please share the video with your friends or on social media networks. It helps spread the word about the channel, and I greatly appreciate it, so thank you. If you want to keep up to date with me off of YouTube, see what I'm up to on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the social network links, including my gaming usernames like my PlayStation Network ID, is in the description below. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.